Hello everybody, and welcome to another general vlog video. Today is going to be a little bit of a different video because I'm going to try to teach you and explain to you a little bit on windows and a little bit on framing. So that being said, a lot of people ask the difference between a new construction window and a replacement window. Okay, I'm going to try to explain that to you. So this one right here is a replacement window. Yes, it is used. It's what I had available, so I used it. So let me get this out of here. If I can. Well, let's just take the whole window out. And then we'll grab hold of this frame and pull it out. Okay, so if you see on this one is smooth. It is that wide and it is smooth. It doesn't have any nail flange for outside. This is a replacement window, and I will get to you here in just a minute and explain to you why this is called a replacement window. So remember, no flange and smooth is a replacement window. How you do it is you open up your window. In this case, I took my window out, and you'll see holes in the side that you'll attach right into your sideboards. So that is that. Now, we have to take a little bit of a field trip. And we'll go outside because I've already installed the bathroom window. Well, here, actually, I probably have another one that I can show you. So please hold on. Okay, I didn't have exactly what I was looking for, but this will get the point across. This would be considered a new construction window. Now, if you can see, this window has flanges around it. You can see that flange. So when you put it on from the outside, like this, then you can screw through or nail through right there. That is new construction. And I'll explain to you now why that's called new construction. Let me get my coat on and we'll go for a little bit of a field trip here, which we're basically just going outside. All right. I didn't bring my gimbal, so I'll try to go kind of slow and I'll make you guys all dizzy and sick. Now you can see that these windows here have been trimmed out, but these are a new construction window, and I'll explain to you on the window that we just installed on the last video being the bathroom window. Okay, now you can see here that that was a new construction style window. This is one of the original windows. This is the one that we scraped the paint on because you have nail flanges. Same way over here. This is the window that we just made or just put in the bathroom in the last episode. Now this has a channel for vinyl siding to fit in or trim work, whichever you choose. And you can see the flanges. This is a new construction window. Why? Because let's pretend that this is our outside plywood or OSB, whatever we're going to use, our Vantex, whatever. And this is what that is. You can put this on new while you're building it, while you're building the whole building, and then you can run your vinyl siding on and run it in there or run your trim. Therefore, if you run your vinyl siding up there, let's go over here and this will be easier to understand. Yes, it is drizzly out today. It has been raining, now it's just kind of drizzling. So now let's go over here to this one and we'll look at this. Now this window has no trim on it at all. And you can see the vinyl siding is in that channel like I showed you guys on the bathroom window. Now, in order to replace this window, I would have to take all the vinyl siding off of this back of this home. There's two windows there. To take that off. Now, if you go with one that doesn't, the older style that doesn't have the the little lip in there for the vinyl siding, then all you have is the lip. And once again, I hate to do it, but we're going to go back to this one. We need a new construction window that's in. Okay, we'll go inside and we'll pretend that this is outside. Yeah, we're going inside pretending that it's outside. So if you've got your wall up on the outside and you put a new construction window in, you can take that window back out, you know, the new construction window, or the replacement window. You can actually take it out without taking your vinyl siding and stuff off the outside. You can just put a piece of trim around it if you want. Of course, you can also do this on the new construction windows. And I'm pretty sure it's been a long time since these windows were installed, but I'm pretty sure that these are new construction windows. They have the flanges on the outside. But we trimmed them around. So now in order to, and you can see the J channel for the vinyl siding, in order to take that window out, you'd have to take this wooden trim off. For where if it was a new, or if it was a replacement window, you could unscrew it and slide it right out and put a new replacement window right in its place. But since we have nail flanges or screw flanges on this, we have to take this wood off to actually replace that window. Which, the new ones, I do like the idea, because instead of having the J channel like this, which you attach yourself, if you go over to here, the only way that these windows can come out is to completely remove all that vinyl siding on the back of that house. Now these are, I'm pretty sure these are replacement windows. No, I'm sorry, these are new construction windows, and they have the nail flange on them. But what good does that do you if you're putting your vinyl in there? You got to take all the vinyl out. So you would have been better to have put a piece of trim around this. Then you could have took your trim out or off and replaced your window. So that is the difference between new construction and replacement. The odds of ever really having to replace a window are, I wouldn't say high, and I definitely wouldn't say low, because windows get broke, windows lose their seal. I have windows at my house, not where I'm living now, but my marital house, that I bought brand new and put in. And when I put them in, they started, the gas escaped from inside the double pane. And no, they were not put in incorrectly. Sometimes it happens. So there are times that you have to. So whether you're using a new construction window or a replacement window, it is always smart to put I'm trying to get this all in there. It's always smart to put trim around. Always smart to put trim around. And I didn't do something right. Oh well, that's good enough for now. Excuse me. It's always smart to put trim around your windows. Unless it's a new construction, which you're going to want trim around that anyways. Or not a new construction. See, I keep getting them confused. Unless it's a replacement. But a window without a piece of trim around it just isn't going to look right. So always, if you'll notice the back of the house that I showed you over there where we used the channel for the vinyl siding instead of actually putting trim around it, I don't recommend that at all. It is a cleaner look. I do like the look. But I know on down the line, if I ever have to replace that window, I have to pull all that vinyl siding off the back of that home. And that is rough and time consuming, to where I could have cut out that part if I would have just put trim up. So that being said, let's go on to a little bit of a framing thing that I want to show you real quick in this video. Okay, and now I'm going to show you guys a little framing trick that I know a lot of people don't like to toenail. You know, and I'll show you what I mean by toenail when I get down there. Or they're uncomfortable with it, or they don't know how to do it, or they don't like it, or whatever the point may be. So I'm going to show you a little trick about that. And if you can see, this is the bathroom window that we put in on the last episode. So let's get down here with this, and I'll show you. A lot of people, and I get this all the time, both at work and, let me grab my hammer real quick, both at work and on videos, that they don't like to toenail or they don't know how to toenail. Now, toenailing, I'm trying to stay out of the way of the camera here and work too. Toenailing would be to where you take a screw and you put it in there at a severe angle to mount that. Now, when you do that, yes, your board's going to move some. So if you're trying to be really precise, it's not really good. And like I said, just a lot of people are not comfortable with it. Now, this board at the bottom is still loose. Now, it's tight because I cut the board tight to fit in there, but it's still loose. We could knock this board around really easy. So I cut this piece of board here, just a piece of scrap. It's a length to put in there. And now that we've got that in there, we'll take 2 screws. Now I'm probably going to get in your guys' way for just a minute. And all we're going to do is screw that board down. Put a couple screws in it. Trying not to get super close to any of the edges because we're going to be going in this direction. And we're going to be putting these screws in here that don't have to be at a severe angle. And that right there is a secure board. Now, we'll do the same thing over here with this one, but we can't get in there. So we got to go in this way. So I cut a small one and we'll put it in there. Now on this one, we'll put a screw in it. And I may get in your way, and I apologize for that. And I put 2 screws in that. Now we'll make sure that our board is in there tight. And we have plenty enough room to work with the drill. So we'll go ahead and get this preloaded. Put that in there. And now we can have to toenail the screws or nails in there. You can do the same thing with nails. And you can actually build this wall this way. If you were doing it from new construction, you know, you could run your baseboard down on the bottom and then figure out, 14.5 to go in between 16-inch centers, and put your corner one, put one in 1.5 inches away from the corner, and just continue. Put a upright in, 8 foot, whatever it's supposed to be. Put your next 14.5 in. Screw that to the side, and this way you could build a wall by yourself, and you wouldn't have the troubles that, like Jason Crocker had. Excuse me. When he built the wall in one unit and nailed from the bottom, and he couldn't lift it up by himself, which nobody could. I mean, that's a lot of weight. And this is another way that you could have done it. But anyways, that's just to show you. Now, normally, as you can see up here, I toenail those in. I'm comfortable with toenailing. But if you're not, this is another way that you can do it, and it just gives you more blocking down at the bottom. when you go to put up trim or anything of that nature, yeah, it does cost you a couple 2x4s. In my case, what I just did here was just a couple scraps. So it's easy peasy and we're all done with it. So that all being said, I'm going to wrap this video up. I just wanted to show you guys the difference between new construction windows and replacement windows. And my touch on why one's better than the other. I would prefer, excuse me, to put in a new construction window and then put trim around it, which we will be doing on this window right here. You'll have to stick around for that. That's going to be, well, we're going to have to wait for it to dry up a little bit and stay a little bit warm outside to get that done and, you know, get it caulked and get it sealed and get our trim cut and get all that done. So all that being said, you guys please give us a thumbs up, like, and please subscribe. And when you do, click that bell notification, go all the way up to the top and click OK and all. That way you'll be notified on all of our videos. Follow us on Facebook at General Vlog Video. And I hope you guys have a great day, an awesome tomorrow, and even better tonight. And we will see you on the next video. And I almost forgot my own outro.